Let's talk about the worst date I ever been on. Let's talk about the worst date I ever been on. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Get my water. Water. Let's talk about the worst date I ever been on. Let's get into it. I remember when I first moved here to Dallas, and I was coming from Louisiana. I moved here from Louisiana. Everybody know I'm originally from Shreveport, Louisiana, and I had just moved here. And I wasn't dating. I wasn't dating. I was freshly divorced. Everybody know that. That's a whole nother conversation. I wasn't dating. As a matter of fact, I was just so focused on getting myself together. So I was here like 6 months. I stayed with my parents. I stayed with my parents for 6 months, and then all of a sudden I moved into my own crib. So once I moved into my own apartment, I'm ready now. So I think I'm good. So what I do is that I go to a gas station. Had one too many to drink that night. I'm not even gonna lie. I had one too many to drink because, excuse me, I was excited that I was doing well in school because I was in school to get my bachelor's degree. And with that being said, what I did was was that I went to the gas station. You know, I had one too many. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's right the street. I don't condone that. Don't condone no alcohol or whatever like that. I was just being, just being a single bachelor. So I had moved to Plano, Texas at the time. Anybody that's from the Dallas area, they know what Plano, Texas is. So I meet this young lady, and when I meet this beautiful, well, I'm gonna say beautiful young lady. I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. I met this melanated sister at the gas station. I'm leaving out, but I'm not really myself because I've had one, two at a time. I was drinking Hennessy. I'm a tequila drinker now, but I was drinking Hennessy. I was heavy on the Hennessy. So I meet this woman. I see this woman, and I don't really see her, but I see her at a car at the gas pump. And all of a sudden, what I do is that I go to a car. I was like, hey, what I'm saying? I want to get to know you. This here. But I'm seeing her, but I'm not seeing her because she had a ponytail hanging out the back. So I really didn't see her like that because she was at her car and then she got in her car and I was just basically talking through the window. So I get her number, whatever. So I get her number. So the next day, when I sober up, I'm like, what's going on here? So I was like, man, I got this number, but I said, let me see what's up. So I hit her up the very next day. I hit her up. Let me tell you something. If I don't learn nothing else from this situation, don't get numbers when you've been drinking. Real talk though. So what I do is that I hit her up. So when I call her, I hit her up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's happening? What the business is? How you doing? Talking to her, whatever. I'm always been a gentleman. I'm never disrespectful. So me and her just talking. And her attitude real kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like that real uppity, like I'm all that. So I'm kind of liking the attitude. Because I'm saying to myself, oh, for her to have a little attitude, I'm thinking that she's pretty cold. So I'm like, man, how about you send me a picture? She was like, you're not one of those dudes, are you? You want pictures and stuff like that? I don't like that. I said, okay, that's real. I said, what's up? I said, well, look, man, I just finished my finals for school. Everything's looking good. Everything's copacetic. I'm gonna give me something to eat tonight. How about you join me? So I'm from Louisiana. I'm not from Texas. I'm from Shreveport. I'm not from Dallas. How about you pick the restaurant? So she picks this 5-star Italian restaurant. I'm not even tripping. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't tripping. I'm here to celebrate. So what I do is that I end up I get dressed, slacks. You know what I'm saying? Slacks, shoes, or you know what I'm saying, the white shirt on with the blazer, shirt, no tie, but I'm fresh. I'm on point. So I come legit. So when the restaurant was located at, I was like 30 minutes away, 35 minutes away. She told me she was only like 13 minutes away. So when she said she was 13 minutes away, when I get to the restaurant, I called her. I'm like, where you at? She was like, I'm on my way. I was like, well, reservation was for 7 o'clock. I was like, you know what I'm saying? What are you doing? She was like, I'm on my way. I said, okay, cool. Now, let me pause right there. Let me tell you something, fellas, ladies, whatever. It don't matter who it is. Don't let nobody play with your time. That's just honest God truth. You can tell a lot about a person when you deal with them and how much they're interested in dating or being an adult by the time schedule, by what they do as far as time. I don't deal with people that are, because look, it's no reason to be late. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason to be late because I respect everybody in that time. So if you tell me to be ready at a certain time, I'm going to be there because I'm showing respect to you. I feel like when you don't respect people's time and you show up late and things like that, you really don't respect people's time. But it's cool. So I'm sitting there, I'm standing outside, I'm fresh to death, you know what I'm saying, smelling good. I'm on point, you know what I'm saying, everything good. About 20 minutes passed by. So I called back. She like, I'm walking out the door now, walking out the door now. Okay, so I'm like, man. So I talked to the host. The host is like, I said, well, look, my date is running late. I said, listen, can you let me know? She said, yeah, I'll make provisions. I got you. Just being nice. So, because I didn't want the restaurant was a reservation only, I didn't want to hold up an opportunity for somebody to be able to sit down when they could. So that's what I did. So, with that being said, what I did was that I'm standing outside waiting. I'm getting frustrated. I'm texting my boy. I'm telling him, I'm like, man, look how this female acting. She ain't respecting my time. So I'm like, okay, cool. So a few more minutes pass by. She calls me. I'm like, what's up? By this time, 30 minutes can pass by. Now I stay 35 minutes away, plus the time that we had made the original we had designated for the reservation. So you just all the way out of pocket. So, long story short, what we do is that I answer the phone. She called. Let me get back on track. She calls me. I answer the phone like, what's up, man? Where you at? She was like, I'm about to pull up. So I'm like, what kind of car you in? She was like, don't be that type of dude. So this is strike two. First of all, you didn't want to send me no picture. Number two, you didn't want to tell me what kind of car you drove. So it's something really fishy right there, but I didn't think about it. I'm automatically giving her the benefit of the doubt. I'm saying this woman must really be cold. This woman must really have it going on for her to be acting like this, because you feel this, and I'm thinking to myself, she must really got it going on to have an attitude like this here. Because I know I was a little, a little bit lit when I got her number. But I'm like, okay, this woman must be bad. I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. I'm automatically assuming that, this woman got to be bad. So as she said, I'm turning the corner. I'm like, okay, so this is what I see. I see a Lexus, a GS300 Lexus. And I see another vehicle, then I see another car behind the two cars, but I couldn't see the last vehicle, but I see these two cars. So as, it's coming down, the two cars pass by, and her car comes. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. I'm the most humble dude in the world. And I don't talk about people and what they got. But when you got the attitude, make sure that you got the accolades to go along with the attitude. This woman pulled up in the most busted vehicle I had ever seen in my life. This car couldn't even pass inspection. So when she pulled up and got out the car, my mouth is like, I'm like, because you got this attitude like you the baddest woman going, like you the best thing ever. So all of a sudden, next thing I know, I'm like, are you for real? I'm like, are you kidding me? So she get out the car. When she get out the car, she got a, she got a wig, she got a wig on. But you can see the wig. It looked like she put that wig on and pulled it down like my hat. Pulled it down just like my hat. That's what it looked like. So I'm like, then she's stomping hard, walking extra hard. But you know what I'm saying? Then our outfit, y'all realize I'm slacked down. Daniel Cremute, for those who don't know what I was wearing, Daniel Cremute. Blue slacks, you know what I'm saying? Brown belt, white shirt with the blue blazer. I'm on point. You know what I'm saying? With the brown shoes on, slide ins all the way in. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Pants nicely cupped, you know what I'm saying? Nice fit around the ankles. I'm on point. Because I'm showing respect, because I'm like, okay, we're going to go somewhere. I'm going to make sure I put a good representation together as a grown man. This woman get out with a sundress on. And I ain't talking about the all-purpose maxi dress that you could dress up. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about that cooking fish grease. I'm talking about that I'm walking out to get my newspaper. I'm talking about I'm walking to go get my mail sundress. I'm talking about that one when I'm gonna put a robe on top of it so I can go in the gas station so I can give me something to eat, give me something to snack on for the middle of the night. I'm like this here. Now, that's a 5-star Italian restaurant we at. You feel what I'm saying? 5-star, top of the line, right where it need to be. So I say, cool. She gets out the car, the first thing she says, oh my God, like, why you standing out here? I was like, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't you say a one mumbling word. Don't you say nothing. Don't say nothing. You don't deserve to speak right now. I said, come on, man. I said, come on. So we get that. The hostess was like, well, your table's giving away. We'll get you sitting at the bar. I said, come on. They talk, get to the bar. When I get to the bar, bartender said, what do you want to drink? I said, double shot of Hennessy. I'm talking about double. I wish I could order a triple. So With that being said, all I know is that she sits down, she looks at the menu. Let me show you she looks at the menu. Show you how she looks at the menu. Let me show you how she looks at the menu. She looking at the menu. This is what she does. She says, I want something, but I want something. I don't know exactly what I want, but I want something that I don't have at home. I look at it, I'm like, what is all that calls for? Did nobody ask you what you got at home? The man want to know what you want to drink right now. Right now, immediately, right now. What do you want to drink right now? Guess what ended up happening? So I say, man, let me get a small order of you know what I'm saying, an appetizer. I ordered an appetizer. When I ordered the appetizer, you know what I'm saying, a small order of appetizer, because I knew I was gonna be drinking. So I get through my double shot and say, bring me another double shot, because I'm saying to myself, Roy, you already here. Let's make the best of the night. Get drunk, because I know one thing. Drunk got you in this here, drunk will have to get you out of it. You know what I'm saying? And excuse me, I do not want to promote alcoholism or any kind of drunkenness, but I'm just saying though, I was just trying to fight off what I got going on here. So look, so I get another double shot. So you know what I'm saying, they bring out my appetizers and stuff like that. So I say, okay, Roy, you here, let's make the best of it. So I say, excuse me, I said, so tell me something about you. You know what I'm saying? We only got a little conversation on the phone. Tell me something about you. She was like, you're one of those people that ask a lot of questions, huh? I said, we out to dinner. What am I supposed to do? Just look at you? I'm supposed to throw sign language? Mom, what am I supposed to do with you? Tell me, what am I supposed to do? I'm saying, what am I supposed to do? So I'm like, okay, so my appetizer comes out. My appetizer get here. I'm shaking my head like, man, look what I got myself into. So next thing you know, I tell her, I say, so I say to her, I said, so anything, you know, anything in particular you got a taste for? So this is what she does. So by this time, the bartender gave us menus. First thing she do is what? Let me reach over. First thing she do is what? Put the menu down. She takes a picture of the menu. Let me explain something to y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I want y'all to tell y'all something good. Act like you've been somewhere before. Don't take a picture of a menu. I'm being honest with you. Do not take pictures of a menu. Listen to what I'm saying. And I'm telling you this from the bottom of my heart. Do not take a picture of a menu. I understand y'all ladies, y'all take pictures of y'all food. I respect that. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna give you some game. Take pictures of the food. Make people ask you where you got your food from. Let them come to you like, oh, that food looks good that you post on your Instagram, whatever, you know what I'm saying, YouTube, whatever you posted on Facebook, TikTok, whatever. They're going to be like, oh, that look good. Where did you get that from? Or tag it in the post. Because let me tell you something. You know how many people fake and take pictures of the menu? I'm giving you some free game. Don't take pictures of the menu. So I looked at her taking pictures of the menu, and I'm like, you ever been there before? She was like, this is what she said. She said, I was supposed to go for my birthday last year, but somebody stood me up. I'm saying in my mind, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. I don't blame them at all. And that's just being real. I don't blame them. Because the way you act. You got an attitude. See, you got a real attitude, like you really all that when you really not. Excuse me. So with that being said, I'm trying to thug it out. I'm trying to thug it out. Notice we only been in the restaurant about 20 minutes. All this went on in 20 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? So this all going on 20 minutes. She already on my last nerve. But let me show you the straw that broke the camel back. So the bartender was like, okay, ma'am, you haven't ordered a drink yet. Tell me what you want. Would you like a martini? Would you like? She said, I got all this stuff at home. Here now again, I say, he didn't ask you what you had at home. He's asking, what do you want right now? So I said, okay, that's it. That's officially the last go round. Next thing, I'm gone. She ordered a martini with him. Next thing you know, so the guy was like, you ready to order your food or not? She said, Give me a few minutes. I said, cool. I said, well, look, while we waiting on your drink, you know what I'm saying, and waiting on the food, I said, well, let me tell you a little something about me. You feel what I'm saying? I was like, I'm in school for XYZ. You know, I came off from Louisiana with it. I said, and you know what I'm saying, my plan is to get my bachelor's, then go get my master's. You know what I'm saying, I'm gonna do that. I'm really overcoming. I want to be a motivational speaker. Who did that? This was years ago. This was a couple years ago. I've been out in Dallas for 6 years now. This was like year one and a half, almost two. And I'm like, yeah, I want to, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, my desire is to be a motivational speaker and encourage and motivate people. Let me tell you what this woman said. She said, don't get caught up into numbers. Don't get caught up into numbers. Don't get caught up into all that. Because are you one of those guys that feel, you know, that pay attention to numbers? I say you have to pay attention to numbers. And the reason why you have to pay attention to numbers because a small percentage of black men have their master's degree. And therefore, if you want to be motivated, you'll say that me getting my master's degree is showing the fact that I'm not like other black men and I'm beating all the stereotypes that they try to put on us, they project on us. You feel what I'm saying? You have to pay attention to that. They give these numbers out to deter us from doing things. Because I could easily be like, I'm going to get my bachelor's and stop. But I said, you know what? I'm going to go get my master's because I want to continue to uplift and show brothers that, hey, look here. I was a brother that was lost at the age of 31. This is what I'm giving a game. I'm like, look, I was a brother that was lost at the age of 31. At 31 years old, I came to Dallas with $60 in a car full of clothes, and I changed my life for the better, put myself through school and continued. You know, I'm giving this girl my testimony, and this girl had the audacity to say, oh, that is so boring. I couldn't grab my keys fast enough. I said, baby, look here. You have a lovely night. I said, bartender, check, please. I put out $100 bill. I gave him a $100 bill. I said, look here, let me explain something to you. I'm gonna pay for my appetizer and these 2 double shots of Hennessy that I paid, that I got here. She's on her own. You have a wonderful night, baby. And I left. Worst date ever. Worst date ever. Let me say it again. When I say the worst date ever, that's going down as the worst date ever in the history. I'm talking about I've never had a situation like this since, because now, you know, I got to have a phone conversation with you. It's none of that me meet you and take you out. Ain't no me meeting you and then I'm taking you out. That's over with. I'm not doing that. In no kind of shape, form, fashion. I'm not meeting you. I'm not meeting you, taking you out. No, I gotta get to know you. We gotta talk on the phone. We gotta fall asleep on the phone. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do something. I'm not on that. I'm not doing that at all. I'm telling you that now, and I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it at all because I'm not putting up with it at all. That's just not where it's at with me. But that's the worst date ever. Worst date ever in my life. That's the worst date I've ever been on. I've been single for 6 years. I've been divorced for 6 years. I was married for 2 years. For those who inquire, I was married for 2 years. I've been divorced for 6. Have not been in a relationship since my marriage. Not that I'm scarred. I have nothing against. I'm not a woman basher. I don't have nothing going on. It's just that I thought it would be unfair to get another relationship. You know what I'm saying? And I had not became the man that I need to be. Now I'm a self-sufficient man, and got my relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? Got my degree. Got a stable career. You know what I'm saying? Got a small little following on social media for those who follow me, man. And if you're not, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Show your boy some love. Also, let me throw that out there. You know, you can follow me at Chosen Not Taken 85 on all social media platforms. It's always a pleasure. You know, I'm always on TikTok doing my thing, acting a complete fool. My lives be amazing over there. So y'all just keep on showing love. I'm on this YouTube channel only to motivate, encourage, give a little news here and there. But, you know, just give y'all a real me to show y'all that, you know, no matter what, man, God is always going to be in control. No matter what you have to look at, don't look at me as the example. Jesus is the example. You know what I'm saying? He the example. He set the foundation for you. Don't follow me. Follow Jesus, man. And I always know that God got your back no matter what. No matter how good things look, no matter how bad things look, God has your back no matter what. That Bible says, I never seen the righteous forsaken or the seed beg for bread. Righteous forsaken or the seed beg for bread. So therefore, man, know one thing. That's the reason why when Jesus on the cross, he said, Lord, why you forsaking me? Let me tell you something. Jesus, It's the reason for every single season, no matter what's going on in your life, man. I just want to lay that on you. I appreciate y'all watching this live. I'm gonna start back. I'm gonna go live more often on my YouTube channel. We trying to grow this thing. We at 2,100 now. We trying to get this thing all the way to 10,000 to 100,000 to 1,000,000. And that's what we're gonna do, man. That's my worst dating story. And I got 3 things before I go. God loves you. I love you. And if we keep loving each other, the world's gonna be a better place. See y'all later. Blessings.